Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to make a polo quack. Polo in Cantonese meaning pineapple, quack meaning ribs. So this is basically literally pineapple ribs. Okay, so let's very quickly take a look at the ingredient here. I have this is about half a kg, 500 gram of ribs, beautiful ribs. Okay, cut into bite-sized cubes like this, chunks like this. Sorry. Then we're going to look at the ingredient here. Of course, we need the pineapple. Today I'm using the canned pineapple, so I also have some pineapple juice to go with it. If you can use fresh pineapple, no problem. Then after that we have the chili. This is more for the color, and also cucumber, also more for the color if you ask me. So this dish not difficult. First of all, we need to deep fry, marinate and deep fry the ribs. Then make some simple sweet and sour sauce and combine it together. That's all. So first of all, we want to very quickly wash our ribs. So how do you wash? Actually very simple. We will put in some water. Okay. Next thing, we will add in some white vinegar. Okay, a few splash of white vinegar, and you just use your hand to squeeze. And you will start seeing the excessive blood water coming up. Yeah. Actually, that's the reason why you want to wash your ribs. You want to wash the blood out. Some people, if you want to blanch it using hot water, also can, but after you blanch it hot water, it seems very strange for you to marinate. Okay, see, all the blood water has actually released. So do this about a minute or two, then wash away, remove the water and wash the ribs. That's all. Very easy, right? Okay, after removing the water and wash the ribs, we're going to very quickly marinate it. First of all, I'm going to add in some oyster sauce. All right. One round of light soy sauce and a little bit of salt, fine salt, yeah. Few dashes of white pepper. Mix it up. Actually, you can put in some Shao Hsing wine here to further remove the gaminess, if any. Shao Hsing wine. Give it a few stir. Okay, then you can actually put inside your fridge to let it marinate for about an hour if you can. If you a bit too late like Appa today, I will cook it straight away. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some eggs. This egg will help to give some color, especially the egg yolk. Yeah, give some color to your ribs later. This is half an egg. Then next thing, I'm going to put in just a little bit of potato starch or corn starch here. so that everything can stick nicely together. Fragrant. Alright. Next thing, we're going to coat it with potato starch or cornstarch. Okay, after you marinate the ribs, prepare some potato starch or cornstarch or tapioca starch. Take your marinated ribs and give it a few rolls and pat away the excessive flour. Make it a very thin coating, yeah, and leave it at the side for it to rest. Yeah, just do this for the rest of it. Roll it, pat away the excessive flour, and let it rest. Okay, we're going to use medium heated oil to fry your ribs. How do you know it's medium heated? You put a chopstick inside, you see some bubbles, and it is you don't see any smoke. Okay, if you start seeing some smoke coming out from the oil, then it is too hot. That is at least 180 above. We want somewhere between 140 to 150. That is when you see the bubble but no smoke. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. After you put in the ribs, all the wok temperature will actually reduces. Some people have the wrong perception, saying that they don't like to use a lot of oil to deep fry because that is going to make the dish very oily. Actually, that is the wrong perception. If you know exactly how to deep fry the right way, your dish will not be oily at all. The most important part is not to let your ingredients start absorbing oil. That is the more important thing. It's not about how much oil you put, yeah? Of course, I will show you how shortly. Oh, 500 grams a lot. I would say it will probably take me, because of the amount, at least about 5 to 8 minutes. We'll come back shortly. Okay, what you will start noticing here is that your ribs, there will be some excessive blood coming out. So if we don't wash the rib just now, the blood that coming out is going to be a lot more. Okay, that's the reason why you want to wash your ribs. You want to flip it over. Use any tool that make things easy for you. Why I like potato starch more? Because it seems to make the crispy layer a lot more crispier. So do give it a try and see if you can notice the difference between using potato starch and also cornstarch. Of course, at the restaurant, the oil they use is so much more, so it's much easier for them to do a deep fry. We have some smaller pieces, some bigger pieces. Well, that means that some will actually get cooked faster, probably about 5 minutes. The rest will probably about 7, 8 minutes. Okay, I've been using medium-high heat right now. Now it's approximately about 4 to 5 minutes. The smaller pieces may be ready. Let me give it a few stir. Now, one rule that you don't want your meat to start absorbing oil is the moment when you want to take out the meat or ribs from the oil, you should not lower the heat temperature. It should be on either the same or higher. Okay. It is when you start lowering the temperature, then suddenly it will actually start absorbing oil. That is the first rule. Okay, I have some smaller pieces like this. Definitely already cooked. Okay, I'm going to take it out, and the next thing is you can prepare an oil absorbing paper at the side at the side, put it on top of the oil absorbing paper. That is going to help. Alright, so I'm going to slowly take out the smaller pieces and let the bigger one continue deep fry for another 2-3 minutes. Then everything will be done. Okay, so all these ribs has been deep fried using medium-high heat for between 5 to 7-8 minutes. I'm going to very quickly make the sweet and sour sauce. I have approximately about 4 or 5 tablespoons of pineapple juice here. You can use water if you don't have pineapple juice with you. This one I took it out from the pineapple cane. Yeah. So and then also about 4 or 5 or even more. 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe about 6 or 7 tablespoons of tomato sauce, because I have quite a big amount here. Then we have some about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. And also about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white sugar. You can reduce the white sugar if you want to, no problem. Okay, then we are going to cook this sauce. Okay, prepare a wok, put in some oil. Then put in the sauce we did just now. Actually, the better way is to stir fry the tomato sauce separately. That will even bring out the color even more. Papa forgot. It's okay. So we will cook this until the sugar, everything is nicely melted. We'll come back shortly. Okay, once it is boiling for about close to 1 minute, it has actually thickened out by itself a little bit. If you want it to be even more thicker, you can put in a little bit of cornstarch starch solution. Okay. Now I'm going to put in this cucumber, pineapple, and the chili. You can see the sauce is already thickened up by itself because of the tomato sauce and also the sugar. Alright, next thing, without much waiting, put in the ribs and off the fire. Give it a few stir and take it out. That's all. Because with the ribs is already fully cooked, remember? Just make sure it is nicely. If you can toss the wok right now, toss it. Give it a few nice toss so that it's evenly coated, yeah? The sauce. Okay, done. If you prefer even more sourish, now you can put in a little bit of white vinegar if you like. Okay, time to serve. Alright, so here's our very simple polo cut pineapple ribs. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.